Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm coming back to you with some Band-Maid content. This is another instance of Miku Kobato speaking to the audience. And what she says, some of them know, some of them don't know, most of them do not care at all, it would appear. I think this is another Omajinai time. Probably. It's not labeled that way, but it's quite possible the person who uploaded it had no idea what it was. So I thought I would check this out. Actually, the last time I checked in with Band-Maid, it was a similar situation, but it was at a Brooklyn Bowl, which actually has bowling alleys. And the rest of the band went off to bowl while Miku was doing her thing with Omajinai time, which is essentially cast a spell on the audience to help enhance their enjoyment of the concert. Apparently this is something that also happens in the maid cafes in Japan, and so it's a normal thing there, and it's just been brought into the rock realm by Band-Maid, by Miku in particular, who actually worked at one of those cafes at one point in her past. So she knows the drill. The last one was really entertaining. It was a little tricky to understand her at times. I thought maybe with this one I would try again and see if I could really understand her. You know, there is a camera that's right up in front and basically focused on her. It's a little closer than in the last clip. Okay. In the meantime, you know, I am always looking for different types of content, whether it be from Band-Maid or from any of my other favorite bands, such as Love Bites, such as The Warning. If you ever think that you have a clip that would be good for the channel, by all means, leave it for me in the comments, and I will make note. All right? I always appreciate that. You guys help me a lot in finding the right content to feature on this channel, and also on the Glenn and Adrian channel, where we do the music reactions. Anyway, this comes from 2019 in Dallas. Okay, so apparently a House of Blues, looks like. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, just know I'm always looking at non-music content that features bands that are touring today. So if that interests you, please subscribe so you won't miss anything. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. Okay, that's Konami, lead guitar extraordinaire. And the crowd loves her. And she doesn't know what to do with that.
So I'm happy. I will continue creating Band-Maid's song.
They give her the room
I will do my
to
best.
speak. That's great. Notice Misa and Akani in the background as well, bass and drums. And the crowd is ecstatically in love.
She's so beautiful.
And there's Miku.
First day, New York. 2 days, New York.
Yes.
Today is 3 days.
They're going to be in New York in 2 days?
First time, that's for Band-Maid. First time, Okyuji. Kyoshi. Hands up. First time, Okyuji.
First time seeing the band? Can we just appreciate this for a moment? I am certain that no one in the audience understood what she just said. It didn't matter. Now, the body language does matter. It does help get the point across. Communication is not simply words. You know, I don't care what your teacher told you, but there's more to it. There's nuance. There's body language. There's, eye contact. You get the idea. There's more to it than that. And I think that she relies heavily on those other ways of communicating. And that connects with the audience as well as any of the words. But it sounds like she asked, is this, anybody who's seeing us for the first time, please raise your hand or what have you.
こんなたくさんのね、ご主人様、お嬢様に、かなみちゃんもね、今、いいの。They are free time. Yeah. Kawato is fighting time, but she's free time. Yeah. PT time. Yeah.
Okay, I'm turning off the captions because they're really not doing any good. I wish I could see what she was gesturing to. One of the other bandmates, I'm going to assume.
Oh no!
さてさて、このお時間やってまいりましたぽー。さあ、初めてご主人様、お嬢様ご帰宅される Welcome back home、First Welcome back home っていうご主人様、お嬢様が多いということで、こちらこそ見てるのかこれをね、初めてやられる方も多いかと思いますと、そうだな、あえて言うならジャパニーズスタディタイム、おまじないタイム。
Omajinai time.
Do you know Omajinai time? You don't know. Ah, you don't know. You don't know Omajinai time. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. But 今から知ることになるそのおまじないタイムはきっと Amazing time。
危ない。
違う？Amazing time。
Okay, this is hilarious. And yes, most of it is expressiveness. Yes, you're not supposed to skip Omajinai time. You're not supposed to opt out. You're supposed to be involved, is my understanding. So she's going to make sure that you're involved.
Omajinai time is mean magic spell time.
Magic spell.
Magic spell time. Do you know magic spell time? Oh, okay, test.
Okay, so these are actual words that are used in actual magic spells cast in the maid cafes back in Japan. That is my understanding. That is what people have told me, so I'm choosing to believe it. I see a couple of people behind her sitting down. That's Konami, and I need a little bit more to see who the other person is.
なんで正座なの？はい、続けますぽ。
I guess that's a Connie.
Gorilla.
She is gorilla. Akane is gorilla.
Akane is gorilla.
Oh, you don't know? No, she is not human. Gorilla, people half human.
Half human?
She's half human.
Yes, half human.
What? Half human?
She likes banana.
Oh, yeah.
She want to banana present. Give me banana. よろしくお。
Okay.
さあ、次行きましょう。ミーサ。本番いきます。 ましょうポー。Are you ready? More big boys please, okay?
What?
There is small boys. No. Kumato sad po. Kumato cry.
See?
No more cry po. Okay? So以上。
You didn't participate.
You must Miffy-chan. You must like Miffy. Not Miffy. I love
You can't
Miffy,
hide
but
from Miku.
Miffy, no. Okay?
Japan. Just a reminder, she's doing this with very limited vocabulary. At least she's not using a lot of English vocabulary in this. I have a feeling she can speak some English, and maybe she's not really using all of it. She doesn't need to in these presentations. She really doesn't. A little bit will go a long way. In fact, it might even help in some ways.
It's funny. Okay, continue.
No, not Dalmatian. Domination. World domination.
What's funny? So smart. She's so happy, Paul. Amazing, okay? Okay.
USA.
Band-Maid.
Band-Maid.
USA. Band-Maid. Band-Maid.
There we go.
I love Band-Maid. We love Band-Maid. We love Band-Maid.
Okay, that was very, very interesting, to say the least. I am reminded that Band-Maid has an album called World Domination, and it came out, that's right, actually Valentine's Day of 2018, so the year before. So this was the most recent album at the time. They had put out an EP. I don't know if it was before or after this gig. April 3rd, 2019, Band-Maid came out. I don't know if that counts. Conqueror came out very late in 2019, so likely that wasn't out yet. So yes, World Domination would have been the most recent album, which explains why she was chanting World Domination or Domination or World, whatever. She had a whole formula there. It seemed like she was being creative with this. So yes, very entertaining, still very unusual, this type of a thing to see at a concert, but I think it works very well, especially for Band-Maid in particular. So points for originality, and I do hope to see them whenever they show up in America again. My understanding is there is a tour afoot, at least plans are afoot for a tour of America again sometime in the near future. So I will be there to see that if I possibly can. But in the meantime, folks, why don't you let me know what you thought of this? And if you've been present for an Omajinai time, tell me about your own experience. If there's anything that you want to talk about in here that you think I missed, by all means, leave that below. Any other suggestions, leave those as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining me today. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.